friendly neighborhood chef G-Rod at the Gathering again. Once again, we are with another segment of Cooking Tips with G-Rod presented by the Gathering again. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Today we're going to do a quick little thing of barbecuing fruit, grilling fruit, which is a great dessert item for the summertime when you have a barbecue. After you've done all your appetizers, your steak, your surf and turf, your burgers, your dog. It's nice to throw some fruit on the barbecue. First things first, a pan. First what we're going to do is always clean your fruit, because obviously you're not eating the skin, but the skin is dirty. Once you put the knife through the skin, you're contaminating the rest of the fruit. So always clean your fruit beforehand. We're just gonna cut the pan in half. We'll take a spoon. We're just gonna spoon out just the seeds and the inside part, like so. As you can see, you can just take a spoon and it comes right out, especially with a ripe. For this video, in purpose, the pans that I'm using really aren't that ripe, but if you had a ripe pan, this would be rather easy. And all you're looking at is this. And to make your life easier, you can just stick a skewer through it. Like so it's easier to work with on the barbecue. And you can just, some honey, some brown sugar is more than enough, or some you can add cinnamon, whatever your liking is. And all you're gonna do is grill it. And so I don't have a barbecue in front of me, but you can get the gist of it here. You're just gonna grill like this, and when it gets the char marks, you can turn it over to do on both sides, and you can serve it. You can serve it a la mode with one pan onto a plate with a scoop of ice cream on top of it. It's a very good dish. Once again, you would just core out the seeds, put some honey, brown sugar, cinnamon, throw it on the grill. All you're doing is just putting a little heat onto it, and you just put a scoop of ice cream right in the middle. A quick little tip: if you want the pan to sit correctly on the plate, you would just cut a little piece of it on the bottom, as you saw here. Now it sits flat on the plate. A scoop of ice cream, some whipped cream. That's a quick dessert. Your skewers, always soak them in water prior to using them, because if not, they're gonna burn up on your barbecue. If you have the luxury like me at home, I have metal skewers, so I don't have this dilemma. But if you're using the wood ones, you need to soak them 20 minutes to a half hour. Now, a pineapple. As you can see, I have the pineapple turned upside down. Turn it upside down, put it into a pitcher or something to get the, because when you buy it, it's always like this. You turn it upside down for at least an hour. The sugar will go from the bottom into the entire pineapple. Okay, there's a few ways to peel a pineapple. First of all, you would take both ends and cut it to give yourself this. Once again, clean the pineapple. Once you cut through it, the dirtiness of the outside will contaminate the fruit. You can just go like this to get the skin off the entire pineapple, and you would just work around if you want to do that route. For this particular recipe, we're doing this. We're going to cut it into quarters. And we're going to cut out the middle of the hard part. And then you're going to take a skewer and work it through the pineapple. No, excuse me. First we're going to cut the skin off. Go very So we're gonna leave this piece of the skin is what we want. We're gonna cut it into pieces, like so. Run a skewer through it. Spread it out a little. And there's several things you can do with this. You can do the same as the pear. The honey, the brown sugar, the cinnamon. You can, what I do is just rum. Any kind of dark rum will do you good because rum already has sugar in it. You would just dump the rum on it, leave it into some marinade, into some Tupperware where you can marinate it for at least 20 minutes, and you put it on the grill like this. And you grill it a little, flip it, grill it a little, and the way you're going to present this onto the dish is you're taking the skin now that you have, and you're going to put it onto the skin and take the skewers off and serve it and so on the skin. That's one way. Or you can just cut it, take the skin off, as I did, and cut it into pieces like so, and grill it like this, and then serve it just on a plate with all these wedges, if you want to do it that way. Or once again, as I said, you can take the entire skin off it, which this is how you would do it. Cut out the middle, like so. And you would have pieces like this to grill. It's whatever your preference is. Me, to be honest with you, I like putting it on to the skewer, grilling it on the barbecue, and then placing it back onto the skin. I think that's a very nice presentation. Once again, it's your preference. And once again, everyone, I hope everyone is growing their tomatoes. We need to get pictures of people growing their tomatoes. Come the 3rd or 4th week in August, we want to have this marinara competition, which we want the viewers to make marinara sauce out of the tomatoes that they're growing in their yard. The gathering, again, we'll supply the pasta, and we're going to come in and we'll have a competition, and we'll name the best marinara sauce in Garrison Beach. Please, please post your pictures. Please post the pictures of your tomatoes grown in your garden. Mine are about 2 weeks away, so I should be ready to go in the 3rd week of August. So, okay, everyone, thank you for watching, and keep growing those tomatoes.